FlexMetal clouds are full private clouds, and the servers are 100% dedicated to your deployment. This means all parts of the cloud are under your control and not handling anything but your cloud system, your workloads, and your data. Setting up a FlexMetal cloud takes about 45 minutes, so we'll speed this up in a couple places, but I have a clock running right here so we can time this out. First, we've signed up already in FlexMetal Central. Central is where you can launch your clouds. Note, I did say the plural clouds, as we've made it trivial to spin up and down full private clouds. We encourage people to have multiple smaller clouds versus one very large cloud. But let's get this provisioning kicked off. Here we have the choice of either a 3-server small or a standard cluster to get started. As it says here, the small is perfect for testing, training, and smaller production clouds. The standard is the normal recommendation for most production clouds. You could see the daily and the discounted 30-day price. It's billed by the hour for short-term use, discounted after 7 days of continuous use. You can also get significantly lower monthly costs with 1, 2, and 3-year agreements. Let's enter a name and description for this cloud. Next, we need to add in a public key and indicate a budget limit. This daily budget will prevent additions of hardware that would put this cloud over the budget. Let's just make this $100 for now. Now we attach payment information and we'll charge this to my card. Usage is billed in arrears every 7 days, but for new clouds, we do need to place a hold on the card for the expected 7-day bill. Check the terms box and let's deploy. Alright, we now have a cloud deploying. We can check out the documentation or head over to see the progress. Let's go check in on the progress. Here you can see the new cloud listed. Let's just go into Manage to see what's happening. This is just a short welcome page while the cloud is deploying. Each cloud is organized to have additional team members, get support specific to this cloud, grow and shrink the hardware footprint, and handle billing. For now, let's click on Assets. Here we see we have some servers, and the power button column will be going from red to green as the boxes are turned on and booted up. You can see we have inventory IPs and provider IPs already allocated. Each private cloud has its own VLANs and blocks from the hardware side. And further, OpenStack will provide additional networks using VXLAN to keep the various project networks similarly separated. Currently, the system is setting up the highly available network storage that's provided by Ceph. Ceph is using all 3 of the servers and will have redundant copies of your data on all 3 servers. Let's switch to the command line now. Here we'll do a Ceph status on each node to see where they are. The install of OpenStack is handled by our automation using open source Cola Ansible. We can take a quick look at it by checking the logs for that deployment. We're about 45 minutes in at this point. Here you can see the deployment has completed. Let's pick up our dashboard admin password now. There's my password, and no, I'm not blurring that out because a few minutes after this recording, I'll go ahead and destroy this whole cluster. It's really important to note that with FlexMetal, it's trivial to spin up and down private clouds on demand. Public clouds enjoyed the on-demand advantage over private clouds for many years and thus charged a significant premium. The advent of on-demand open-source private clouds, led by the software and systems you're seeing right now, changed the playing field. Comparing costs often lead people to disbelief on how much they've been paying, but let's leave that for another video. Some hardware goes faster than others. All of our core servers use high-grade SSDs, and these in particular are Intel data center NVMe's, so really fast. Let's go back over to FlexMetal Central with our dashboard admin password. There's the Launch Horizon button. Alright, it's dropped us into a project, which is how OpenStack organizes access to the resources in this cloud. As the admin, you can create projects to give out for self-service via a GUI, a command line, or API for automation using tools like Terraform, Ansible, and OpenStack's own heat orchestration. Here you see we can now create routers, networks, and apply firewall rules through the security groups. We can create VMs under instances and manage default OSs under images. We can create volumes and manage backups and snapshots of those volumes. You can deploy container clusters using Kubernetes, automate deployment under orchestration. The list goes on, as you can see. This cloud is ready to use right now. Of note, now that the cloud is running, you can also just click Add Hardware to trivially add additional servers to your cluster. That brings us to the end of the FlexMetal setup process. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to helping you launch your first private cloud and taking the first step in escaping the high costs of the mega clouds.